Hey everybody, Neil here, back at Toy Heaven. Awesome collectible store in Smiths Falls, Ontario. Yeah, and honestly, this is some awesome stuff. I'm just going to show off all the stuff in the store. I've made videos before, and obviously he keeps getting more and more stuff in, Lenny, the owner. So, yeah, thank you, Lenny, for letting me shoot. And check out this Mars Attacks Martian Warrior, 6'5", apparently. Awesome. Awesome addition to the store. Lots of comics here at Toy Heaven. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go fairly fast. I'll try to stop on cool things and get them in focus. Like Michael Jackson dolls. I haven't even seen those at conventions. Whoa! Check this out. Electronic T-Rex. This is from 1993, ladies and gentlemen. That is an original. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man. I would have to buy this if I was a Jurassic Park buyer. You know, if I was a collector of that, I would definitely buy it in a heartbeat. So, still lots more stuff to go through here. A couple of Batmobiles. Micro Machines. Still unpacking some things here, so just go around here and shoot as quickly as I can, but as efficiently as I can. South Park. Lots of Predators. You guys collect Predator figures? This is the place to go. In fact, this is probably the best store in the world to go for Predator figures. The NECA Predator collection right now. Yeah, see, there's a ton of these. And some I've never seen before. That one looks like it's from the 90s. Maybe I'm wrong, but it could just be the packaging. Gross! Yes, he makes trophies of men. Yes, he does. The Predator. If you haven't seen Prey, go see Prey, by the way. Especially if you love Predator movies, because it's probably the best one since the first one. Predators was pretty good with Adrian Brody, but I digress. Ninja Turtles, the Shredder. Maybe all that hardware is for chopping coleslaw. Scooby-Doo. Like, yeah, we got... yeah, I'm going to do bad impressions throughout this video, so just a heads up. We got Fred, a couple of Shaggies, and a couple of Daphnes. And yeah, a whole lot of Pops, of course. Yeah, there's tons of Pops everywhere. Lots of kitty toys, too, so lots of things for the little tykes to play with. Durable toys. All right, we're going to go into the hallway here, but not for too long. Nice Superman, Green Lantern, Batman, Twister. Anybody want to play Twister on the wall? Knight's End, yeah, I remember that. Okay, there's just too much to shoot, guys, too much. Robert Duvall. Yeah, a lot of autographs for sale. The Beatles, yeah. Many, many, many cool things here. And Wonder Woman. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try and avoid stuff I've already shot in the past and try to focus on new stuff, like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Rest in peace, Paul. Paul Rubens, what a great entertainer. There's Conky and Terry and King of Cartoons and Cowboy Curtis. That was Lawrence Fishburne on the show originally, by the way. And Cherry and so on. Look at this playset. Fantastic. Used to have Missy Vaughn in the package, but I think he sold her. So you never know what's gonna be here when you get here, because this stuff is hot. This is some hot products. Look at this complete Millennium Falcon from Kenner, from I'm gonna say anywhere from 78 to 83. It's definitely that same mold from back then. Space, 1999. Does anybody remember this show? Most people don't, but that's a phenomenal piece, and it even has like the instructions and things in there too. That's really cool. We got a Fun School Flint. So Fun School, that was like a foreign version of G.I. Joe. We got an original Data from Galoob, Rocky 3, and Ahsoka and Grogu, and a B-Wing from Return of the Jedi. All right, some glasses, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, obviously too much to shoot. That Boba Fett standee that we've all had, or at least I had it in the 90s. Castle Grayskull. Lots of figures for all ages here. And no matter when your childhood was. Got a good representation. Marvin the Martian. I.S. the Farm. Action Garage. Beautiful. I used to have that AT-AT. And that's a G.I. Joe from Rise of Cobra. This super suit. Joe fans didn't care for that. Just the super suits. I mean, Those movies were okay. Retaliation had a great scene where Snake Eyes and Jinx capture Storm Shadow. Oh, speaking of G.I. Joe. The Phantom X-19 Stealth Fighter with Ghost Rider. Not to be confused with Nicolas Cage. not to be confused with Marvel's Ghost Rider, of course. Star Trek chips are awesome. Love those ships. And Bruce Lee. Everyone should have a Bruce in their collection, I think. Big Jim. Speaking of the 70s, hey, who remembers Big Jim? I know that Mattel recycled some of their products there. Like Cringer was a Big Jim toy originally. Yeah, so is there too much to film? Yes, I think so. So, cruising on. Keep on cruising. Got this claw machine, which is in a telephone booth thing. Cool. We got a creepy clown, just in time for Halloween. That's cool. I like the Wolverine with the motorcycle. Gotta love Marvel Legends. And the Street Fighter stuff. Oh, we got a DC Universe Classics Mantis. It's the Superpowers version there. Love it. Okay, what is this? Trick Track, Road Rally, and then Rebound, and air hockey table, Racing Hoppers, Kerplunk. Everyone knows Kerplunk. Don't remember that packaging though. Might be a newer package. That's cool. Cyclonus and his sweeps. Yeah, we got War for Cybertron. Lots of War for Cybertron. Transformers. And more up there. Lots of 90s and 2000s and so on. And we got a Dilophosaurus up there, I think. Yeah. Old Kenner Jurassic Park line. Classic stuff. Okay, well, I guess we'll just cruise on out here to the next step here, but yeah, just to the next room. Yeah, there's really too much, so we'll just keep on going here. Got to show off just the best, I think. I don't want to make this video too long. So, yeah, we got some newer Star Wars figures that are carded, and we also have some short card superpowers. He's got 3 Green Lanterns. 3! Oh, man. I'd get that Superman if I could. Wonder if the yellow S is intact on his cape or not. Only way to know is to buy him. So we got lots of video games. Lots of cards, too. Actually, there's a decent amount of cards here, considering, you know, it's not really a card shop specifically. It's more toys, but South Park stuff. And he's always got some cartoon going on the TV here. We got some Ninja Turtles from 20 years ago. And more Predators. Look at that Predator. That's cool. And then this one, too. Whoa. This one on the right. I've never seen that one before. Get too much glare, but what can you do? Yeah. And some 60s or 70s G.I. Joes. Hard to say. Probably late 60s, but who knows. And yeah, more G.I. Joe stuff. More G.I. Joes, some Hiss tanks. And then, oh yeah, this thing as well. Yeah, that is G.I. Joe. I know it looks like Fisher-Price, but it is G.I. Joe. Biker Mice from Mars and a whole lot of original He-Man figures. Skeletor on Panther. Battle-damaged He-Man back there. There's a lot of glare, I know. We got some Voltron down there. We got a Lance with a green helmet. Not a complete Lance, technically, but I'm going to help him out with that, because I need that green helmet for my Pidge. And this Joker. I've shown him before, but he's kind of cool. And yeah. There's the title. Ooh, cool. Some heavy-duty G.I. Joes and more Star Wars, new and old Star Wars, and new Star Wars that looks like old Star Wars. Retro collection. So, yep. Lenny is your store owner and operator, and he has got a little bit of everything, folks. So definitely come on down to Toy Heaven, Russell Street in Smiths Falls, Ontario. And this I don't understand. Joe fans, can you fill me in on this? Like, is this just a one-time thing? Do people do this all the time? Getting these little short cards and then repackaging a near mint figure, it looks like. I mean, the figure looks perfect, but it's not a sealed figure because it would have been opened and then resealed in this package. So I don't know how the pricing would work on that kind of a thing. You know, if it's a perfect Crimson Guard, then he's a perfect Crimson Guard. But the package is just a bonus. So I don't know what you would charge for that extra package. But anyway, we got a lot of classic G.I. Joes, Snow Job, Blizzard, a lot of the winter guys that I love. We got a Snake Eyes, Commando Snake Eyes right there. No Timber though. That's okay, I already got him. Dreadnoks, General Hawk, and 88 Storm Shadow. Yeah, Blowtorch and a few others. A couple of thumb wrestlers down there. Lots of Lego too. I won't get into the Lego too much, but there's lots of it there. And yeah, lots of cool stuff on the wall. Autographs. Ray Park and Gina Torres. Billy D. Williams. And it looks like Kevin Conroy there. Yeah, that's Kevin Conroy. And Robin Williams, too. So rest both their souls. I met Robin Williams when I worked at EB Games at the Eaton Center in Toronto, and he was mobbed, but he was really cool. Met him about 2 or 3 times, and I never got to meet Kevin Conroy, unfortunately. More 90s and 80s goodness here. Sonic. And check out these G1 Transformers and GoBots. Yeah. Look at that cliff jumper over there. It's mighty enticing. Astro Train. I got a bug bite in the package. I used to have that. Super GoBots. Black Power Ranger. I'll probably grab that for Sky, since I already got him the Blue Ranger. Just a matter of getting it to him. So it may be Christmas. It'll be Christmas by the time I get it to you. Nice sound wave. Different sound wave, that's for sure. And Starscream, Warpath, more bug bites. Look at that. Metroplex. Brawn, a reissue Optimus Prime, some newer Transformers, and Blaster. Ow. Look out and shout. Ow. Cops and Crooks and Rambo, I think. I think that's Rambo, unless it's Chuck Norris. There might be some in there. Indiana Jones, some Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters, and some more Cops and Crooks. I think that's Sundown on the left there. And Thunder, 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 Thunder Guts. A little bit of Spawn. And Dungeons and Dragons. That's the War Duke, I think, right? Yeah. Simpson stuff. Scooby-Doo Castle. There's a little bit of Barbie stuff here, too, by the way, if you collect Barbie, but not a lot of Barbie, for sure, because there's just so much other stuff. Like this Evel Knievel collection just blows my mind. Look how awesome that stuff is. And they got Space 1999 in the box there. You know, oh man. Too good. Too good. Love the stunt cycle, of course. A lot of kids from the 70s had that. And the Sega Master System. Very cool. We also have PS4s, and we have Ataris. Is that a 7800? I can't tell, but either 26 or 78, I'm sure. And then, yeah. Some more games, good games. Some Star Wars figures, new and old. Retro, vintage, I don't know. What do you guys say, retro or vintage when it comes to action figures? Not that it matters, of course, but vintage is more like, hey, but this wine is vintage from 100 years ago. You know, or retro could be just anything from the past, I guess. We got a James Bond Aston Martin here. Ooh, that's cool. And a Mick Jagger. Alright, I'm going to drop this phone if I'm not careful. Look out. Okay. Gotta be careful not to hit that side button or else I'll stop recording. And Lord knows I can't edit these videos on my Power Director editor. I don't know why, but it just doesn't let me import the file, so that means I do this all in one shot. It's just a one-shot wonder here. A lot of reflection, but these cool Resident Evil figures. Wow, I gotta show these to my buddy Daniel Coper. He loves these Resident Evil figures. Look at that Claire Redfield's pretty cool. I worry about her arms, though. Looks like the same kind of construction that DC Direct used to do, and the arms can get flimsy if you pose them too much. But the other figures look amazing. They look great. You got Leon just kind of smacking his head against the corner there. Centurions! And, okay, Chico the climbing monkey, apparently. I don't know. Interesting. Crazy stuff. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, lots of video game stuff. Let me just reiterate that there's a ton of game stuff here. A lot of Pez, too. But yeah, look at these games and accessories for things. Lots of Guitar Hero, Mario Kart Wii. I mean, that's always a fun time. Yeah, I mean, you could play the newest deluxe one on the Switch, too, I guess. But the old ones are still good. Yeah, there's a Far Cry and Injustice. Gods Among Us, great game. I used to have all the characters. So yeah, we got Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. There's even some PS2 stuff too, and I actually need to see if I can get my PlayStation 2 fixed. I don't know if it's the power or the console itself, but it's one of them. All right, so we got real Ghostbusters. We got a Mighty Mouse over there. Here I come to save the day. All right. Yeah, and lots more cars. And we got some Jones soda. So there's a little advertising for Jones there. Yeah, so a little bit of everything. You know, people trade in stuff all the time. There's the PlayStation 2 stuff. And it reminds me, I got to get that Sega Genesis collection on Xbox One if I can. Batman Beyond. And here are your dolls. We've got Rambo, we've got Mork from Mork, and even some wrestlers, and obviously some Ken dolls here, clearly. So not a bad idea to invest in a few Barbies, thanks to that movie. We got a Speak and Spell. This is a French Speak and Spell. If it was English, I'd probably buy it right now and give it to my nephew. He's only 5, so it seems like the perfect age. But don't know if you care for it anyway. All right. Lots more dolls, lots more toys, lots more of everything. It's the yellow M&M. Here's a little trivia fact. The voice of the yellow M&M is J.K. Simmons, Oscar-winning actor who was J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man movies. Yeah, so obviously too many cool things to look at. And we'll get to that wizard in a second. We got Nintendo, Clown, and we got Wii games too. And lots of pops for all you popaholics. Anyway, I guess that'll do. Oh, I almost missed. Monsters, Inc. Sully? Was that his name? It's been so long since I've seen that movie. Oh well, that's all for now, guys. That's long enough of a promo video. So check out Toy Heaven in Smiths Falls on Russell Street in your favorite little town here, Smiths Falls, Ontario. Till next time, guys, this is Neil. Peace.